Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a video covering the Orbital Pathfinder. This is an exceptionally unique, fully moddable mouse that is definitely different than any mouse that you've tried in the last 5 years. It is going to be something that is new, it's refreshing, it does come with a hefty price tag, but there's a lot in the box that you do get, and something that is very user-friendly in terms of its modifications. I want to start off and say that some of the early concerns that I had with my pre-test unit, my pre-production unit, have been vastly and significantly improved. The build quality on this unit now actually does feel like a full flagship mouse from some of your favorite companies. I do think that the build quality here feels fantastic out of the box. I don't really have that many concerns in regard of the overall build quality. My click implementation, there are Omron opticals in Mouse 1 and Mouse 2, and they actually feel great. The clicks do feel nice, fast, responsive. Not the best Omron implementation, but a good Omron implementation. The mouse is fully modular, and again, one of my first concerns with the pre-production unit was the extent of wobble that this piece had on my test unit, but it is significantly improved. There is barely any wobble, and when I have my hand resting on the mouse, which is the important thing, it's not any wobble that I feel in-game while playing. It's nothing of concern at all. It just doesn't move on me. And when you do get this extended and those steps out there, as I do apply pressure, it's not something that I am feeling going into the mouse, and nothing that I have a concern with of maintaining its position of where you want it. So it actually does feel quite good in terms of its overall quality. The coating on the main pieces where your hand is going to be resting, the coating to me actually does feel quite good. It's soft, it's smooth, and does maintain a decent level of moisture wicking properties where my grip does feel rather consistent in game. Now, again, it is fully modular. Anybody that is new to the Orbital Pathfinder, and what that means is the right sides, the hump, as well as the left side, and even the side buttons, there are additional pieces in the box that you can take off, put back on, and again, it is exceptionally user-friendly. It is as easy as pie and is exceptionally quick in getting everything lined up and back on to the mouse. Nothing that is a time-consuming process, to say the least. Your biggest time sink and time hook is going to be wanting to try everything that comes in the box. And again, there is a wide array of different things. You've got 4 different humps to choose from, some that are lower profile and others that are higher profile. And I actually went with the high hump on the backside here. It actually, to me, just feels great with one spacer. You've got a wide variety of side buttons as well and different spacers for the main hump. And then you do have different side pieces here for the left side as well as the right side. Now, one of the things that is actually fairly interesting to me, and you've got spacers on each of those sides as well here that you see, that will extend the width of some of these pieces as well. One of the things that's actually quite interesting to me are some of these kind of oddly placed angles here on some of the side pieces. I didn't actually enjoy any of those. I like to kind of have a little bit more movement with my fingers. But if you're somebody who really finds like some great lock-in properties of resting your side fingers here, it actually is something that does seem rather cool if anybody likes that, because that's not really a feature on a lot of mice on the market right now. You can see some of those side pieces have these deep extended curvature where you can kind of rest your ring finger, so on and so forth. It is rather interesting, but primarily I did just go with one of the thicker humps where it kind of extends on the back side and then comes out further, and one spacer on the right side seemed to be my best configuration, and a wide piece on the left thumb side as well. To me, it actually makes it feel as though I've got a really nice thumb curve here on the left side for ergonomics, and these side buttons are still very easily accessible. Nothing that I feel like I personally needed to go for a longer side button. And again, the build quality here just feels great. This is the orange body that you can buy. It does cost an additional $35 and comes with a different metal scroll wheel as well. That's going to be one of the biggest factors here is that price of admission. I think, roughly around $200 for this modular mouse. Is it giving you something new on the market and something fun to play with? Yes. Is it going to possibly be a mainable mouse for you? I can't say yes or no. It wasn't for me, and that's just because I have so many other mice on the market right now that I am very fond of in terms of their shape. So the Pulsar X2H, I don't really find that I can get a similar experience with the Orbital Pathfinder that I get on the X2H or the Vaxi Sora or a Viper V3, a G Pro Superlight, et cetera, et cetera. But this is a mouse that, again, it's for people who want to tinker. It's for people who like that idea of modding, people who maybe get a little tired of a shape and want to quickly go to a different shape. And very well, you could possibly find a modification in this mouse that just feels better for you than anything else on the market. So it comes down to its implementation. Is the implementation of the modular features here on the Pathfinder exceptionally better than it was on my test unit? Yes. Is it to a level of build quality for me that works in line with other top releases on the market right now? Absolutely. I, again, don't have any build quality concerns at all. The modular feature here on the left side works perfectly. I don't feel it popping out. I don't feel it moving. It's not flexing. It's not creaking on me in terms of the overall shell itself at all. Same thing with the right side. Everything locks into place. I don't feel any movement. I don't feel any wiggle. Nothing that is of any concern at all. And again, my biggest concern, this main body modular piece here that connects on and connects off, it is not anything that has any wobble that I feel in game. You have to really apply some good tilt and force to get this thing to start kind of wobbling on you. And again, it's nothing that I can reproduce with downward pressure of my palm. So to me, it's just a really nice build quality here with overall good implementation of this modular package. I think Orbital Pathfinder has done a very good job. It's definitely something that I can recommend if this is something that you're looking for. Again, for me, I can't say that it transcends into a mainable category for me just because I've already found those shapes after testing all of these mice over the years. I've already kind of found my niche, my shapes that I'm kind of just sticking to in terms of that performance factor. But this mouse has been nothing but enjoyable and exceptionally fun to use and something that I can definitely recommend. Again, the Omron opticals here on mouse 1 and mouse 2, to me, I don't feel any movement in game and I don't feel any switch grind over those Omron opticals. In terms of the implementation, the pre-travel is very minimal and post-travel is very minimal until those buttons get to the main body here. The side buttons, again, I get enough protrusion here on the sides with this thicker side hump here that starts thick on the backside. I can hit those side buttons flawlessly, and they do feel nice, fast, responsive, and clicky. An enjoyable experience. And there's just a little tiny bit of post-travel on those side buttons. Nothing that is of any concern to me at all. The scroll wheel does have a really nice feeling encoder to it, and the mouse 3 is very spammable. So overall, like just the clicks in general, the Omron opticals to me feel well implemented. The overall weight of the mouse with all of the mods off, just to kind of show you guys, first and foremost, with the mods on, let me just talk about weight balance. Weight balance feels absolutely perfect, which is one of the biggest things with mice. Like if weight balance is off, it just makes the mouse feel heavier than it is. So I don't have that issue here. With my preferred mods on, I'm at 55 grams. With the mods off, just to show you guys the weight, actually, what I can do here is show you guys how the mouse looks in the box in the OG black variant with all of the mods off. This is how you would open the box and see it. This is an additional copy here. No concerns on the main button clicks either on this copy. Mouse 3 feels good. Side buttons feel good. Not a copy that I've used yet. And without the mods on, it is 44 grams with skate tape still on. So I think it's at a good weight. The weight balance feels good overall, and it really is going to just depend on your preferred modifications here with respect to ultimately what weight it gets to. But at 55 grams with my preferred mods, again, the weight balance feels fantastic. And I did go for jade dots on my personal copy. Overall, Orbital Pathfinder, I think, has absolutely knocked the Pathfinder out of the park. The concerns I had on that test unit did not carry over to this one. They really did a good job. It's a very fun mouse to use, but one that is rather expensive. And again, it's like kind of a price point. Like you're going to kind of probably want it to be a main at that price point as opposed to something that's just fun or maybe not. But, you know, again, it's possible that you would find some main ability with a shape that you are able to concoct. For me, again, I'm just leaning more so towards the Vaxisora, the Pulsar X2H. It's not something that has knocked out some of my top shapes out of my preferred performing mice that I pick up for ranked play. Overall, though, it's been nothing short of fun. And again, it is a solid mouse. Orbital, you guys did a fantastic job with the Pathfinder. I hope you guys keep kicking ass in the future because this is definitely a fantastic starting. Like, if this is the starting spot, there's really just an exceptional amount of growth and capability and potential here for Orbital. So you'll love to see it. And I can't wait to see what some of the 3D printer modding type guys are going to be coming up here with the side attachments and the hump attachments. I think it's going to be pretty cool. So guys, that is it for this one. I hope it helped. If it did, please leave a sub to the channel. See you guys in the next review. Peace.